You were talking about the Yahoo acquisition of Flurry, which I think is significant, and it's indicative of a larger shift. And what you see in this acquisition is a media company that was based on the web now struggling, or not so struggling, depending on how you want to look at it, getting into the mobile space. And everyone thinks the mobile web, okay, it's just a different screen, but it's much more complex than that. Mobile apps are really where most of the interactions and most of the traffic are taking place. And to get integrated into a mobile app is a very difficult endeavor, much more difficult than integrating with another website and building a web network. So what you see here is one entity saying, okay, it will take us years and a lot of struggle to build this, let's buy it instead. And so they're buying that access. And of course, Flurry was built as an analytics firm. They're buying all the analytics that come with being integrated into all those mobile apps. But to me, that differentiator between the mobile web and the mobile app environment is everything, because this is where online media is happening right now, and very few people sort of understand the underlying technology that's fueling it.
What are the challenges around data and analytics serving into these apps?
It's a great question. So let's start with cookies, which is really how most online advertising is tracked. Well, too bad it doesn't work on any mobile devices. So what are you going to do? How do you get analytics in an app? I mean, that was one of the really telling things about that acquisition. So to us, we made an investment a couple of years ago building an SDK so that we could plug into that environment. And we're unique in that we're an independent company, and we can take the time to make a bet like that, but it's enabled us to plug into that environment. Every single integration we have is customized. It's a legal relationship, a financial relationship, a technical relationship, and so it just doesn't happen overnight. And that's one of the complexities that's really facing the industry as we go forward into this era where mobile devices are the first screen. So here they are. That's prime time has started already, and the industry is saying, well, I don't even understand the technology of how does this work. We have first-party data, and we've never been believers in cookies, because even when it was a web-based internet, cookies expire and multiple users can be on the same device, and you're essentially trying to tell who somebody is by the sites they visited, which to us was always sort of a shaky endeavor. So we get first-party data, either from the publishers with whom we're integrated, or we'll simply ask consumers when they opt in to our system. And we have over 100 million records of things, not just beyond age and gender and geography. We can say, do you speak Spanish in the home, or do you own a pet? And so we have these subsets of users that now our brands are running pixels against so that they can cookie target them later on the web. We had a fantastic event, and thank you very much, Andy, for putting it together. I would have expected nothing less from a Beat TV event. It was really special. It was interesting to see all the different facets of how agencies and brands and ad tech companies are grappling with the tremendous changes. And this, of course, was about branded content. So I particularly enjoyed, because I'm a former creative, but I enjoyed the creative panel where you heard some of the best minds in the business talking about how they create these pieces of content that have to live in multiple environments and have to reach a specific target audience. I thought it was fascinating. As you know, pre-roll is really the lifeblood of the internet right now. It's how it's monetized, but I think that's only in the first inning. I think brands are, and this panel and today's event was indicative of the hunger that you see to go beyond that and get better and deeper engagements and more measurable results. So I think it's going to become more and more of a focus for brands, and therefore more and more of a focus of the media industry.
Collective Digital Studio is very happy to talk about this new program that's out with Purina called Pet Centric. It is a YouTube channel that Purina has been working on for a little over a year now, and we've just launched new programming on the channel. The channel is really focused on pet owners and pet lovers, and it's unique, original content leveraging some of YouTube's best influencers in some really fun and entertaining programming. Programming focuses on the entertainment and the fun of owning and caring for a pet, as well as educational and inspirational elements of that pet ownership that really make people fall in love with their pets. At Collective Digital Studio, our model is to develop content properties on YouTube that really build audiences at scale. We have close to about 700 channels on YouTube and do about 1 billion views per month. Every one of our channels is premium. Every one of our channels are high quality productions, and our model is focused on how do we develop these properties in such a way that they have value and can move to other platforms, and we become a multi-platform entertainment company at that point. And we're very excited about the new series on FYI, A&E's cable network, called Epic Meal Empire. It is Epic Mealtime has now gone to cable, and this is one of many productions that we have that have done the same type of thing into the cable world. And what we're starting to see is a unique integration between what's going on in the TV programming to what's going on online. And what you're going to find is that the audiences are enjoying both, and it's going to expand the overall impact of Epic Mealtime. When working with brands, there are a lot of really cool opportunities for the brand to co-create with the creator in such a way that their message comes out in such a fun and exciting way. And a great example of that is Choice Hotels made the choice to work with Rhett and Link, some of the finest YouTubers out there who really produce an amazing array of content, comedy, music videos, type of things. And their latest video, which is brought to you by Choice Hotels, is called I'm on Vacation, and it has become one of the most passed around videos on YouTube at this point, and most talked about videos. It's really a great way for a brand to reach its audience, and it demonstrates that brands are starting to understand that these YouTube creators are stars with genuine audiences that need to be respected and worked with in a way that best leverages their relationship with their audience.